Hi everyone, Kim Stewart here with this week's moon card readings. Hello. It's been a little while since I've been on here, a couple of weeks. I had a week in Sydney and then last week some self-nurturing time. So as you come on, I'd love to welcome you. We've just passed the full moon phase and we've had an eclipse, so you may have felt some intense energies flying around. So come on out, tell me who's here. Well, Tatiana, I haven't seen you for ages. Hello, lovely to see you. Tony, nice to see you as well. So I'm just going to wait for a few more people to pop on, jump out, say hi. I'd love to welcome you. Lots have been happening. I've been in our new location for over 5 weeks now. Hey Lisa, thank you. Yes, big hair chop because of the temperature up here. Complete wardrobe change, and yeah, just loving it. Barely put any shoes on anymore and walking on the beach. It's just so beautiful, and it really brings me to remembering that when we're going after goals, it's easy for us to get impatient and to be thinking nothing's happening. But you know, there's always things happening. And lately I've been really paying attention to the signs from the universe. They're there constantly, but they're just beautiful reminders that there's always support going on for us. I'll give you a couple of examples. So I was focusing on, right now I'm in 2/3 of the way through a advanced leadership virtual conference, and I've been focusing on certain aspects of that, and the words that I was looking at was, you know, where do I have needy behaviors? Where do I feel like I need people? And then the words came up in a quote that was sent into my email. Another one was, I'm looking for an extra carer for my dad. And then suddenly I'm watching a program and a care agency comes up on an ad there for me. So it's really about paying attention to the signs and the signals because they're there. But sometimes we're going so fast, or we're up in our head, that we're not slowing down enough to notice it. So that's really the message of today. I popped up that Wayne Dyer, it's a 13-minute YouTube video in the group this morning, and he talks about when the way we look at things change, the things we look at change. And if you just say that over to yourself a few times, it's really relevant. So that's the theme. I also am excited to tell you I went and visited Crystal Castle last week, which is just an amazing healing centre. And this is where these cards came from a few years ago, and I have found another beautiful deck of cards, but I'm going to keep those cards for when people book readings and coaching sessions with me. So I'll pop the links in later if anybody's looking for some extra support. They're absolutely beautiful cards, and it just made me smile when I saw them, and I thought, yeah, this is just perfect. So let me say hello to a few people. Thank you, Tony. I've got you wanting a card. I'm going to pull an overall card first, and I see Lisa would like a card as well. Susanna, hello. Nice to see you. Having a day off today, feeling stressed and need to stop. You pop up today. Hope you're enjoying your new space. Loving it. Tatiana, beautiful. Crystal Castle is one of my favourite places, right? And now what was so exciting was when we went to pay, they said, oh, you're a local, you get special rates. And I thought, wow, this is nice. So we probably will get a year subscription. Annie, hello, nice to see you. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to pull, oh, it's jumping out. Okay. The overall card today is action. Remembering this beautiful fluid action. So it's not action for the sake of action, but it's inspired action. Okay, so that's the overall. So I'm just going to go back. Hello, Fua. Nice to see you. And thank you. I'm just going to go back up to the top because I want to make sure I've got everybody here. So I've got Caroline as well. Got Tony. I got Lisa. Tatiana. I've got Annie. Fua there. Okay, so anybody else that comes on that I haven't already got, just say yes please in the comments, or love a card, whatever, to let me know. So Tony, this is for you. Can I feel you smiling, Tony? Is there some lightness to you which I haven't felt for a while? Oh joy, that's so lovely to feel that. And there it is right there, that card there. Okay. Power. Okay, so that, yeah, you're in your power. You're remembering that you're holding all of this energy within you. And when you look at the stance on this woman, like she's completely centered and grounded and in her power. You know, her muscles are strong, and she's, you know, got beautiful straight spine, really posture, and she's really in her regalness. So this would be an indication confirming that that's the feeling you're experiencing at the moment, and to recognize that when you are in that space. Now, all parts of us are welcome, so we must honor the vulnerable side, and we must honor all those aspects of ourselves, but also really knowing when you're in your power and choosing and visioning from that space. Well, nice. I hope you felt that, because it feels great. Beautiful. Alrighty. So if we put that together with the overall card, Tony, action, taking action from your power. There you go. That's finished now, which is good. Lisa. Okay, sovereignty. I've got a feeling this has come up for you before. This is you in your queenness again. This is you in your... oh, just let me stop for a minute. Oh, my thing is over, and my... Oh, that is so good to hear, and I could feel that, Tony. Blessings to you. So now is the time. Take a rest. Thank you, Ali. Take a rest, Tony. Give yourself a little bit of space, and then come out ready to go next year. It's time for you. Recharge your energies, and then get on with that. You know, we've talked about it before, what your offerings are going to be. Sit with that. I'm so excited for you. Beautiful. Hey, Danielle. Nice to see you as well. And I've written you down. Okay, beautiful. So back to Lisa. Sovereignty. So standing in your queenness, having your crown, you know, perfectly positioned, and coming from that place, you are the you know, you see over your kingdom, you organize it, you know. And it's so interesting, we're talking a lot about control in our course at the moment, and there are places where we surrender, we have no control. So don't try to control the things that you have no control over, but the things that you do it with that beautiful grace and that queen energy. So this feels like it's a reminder for you today, and to be taking action from that place. Whew. Nice cards. Okay. Yes, of course you can, Ali. Let me put that there. All right. Tatiana, so nice to see you. It's been a little while. I've been thinking about it's time to run Share Your Unique Message program again, probably early next year. It looks like we'll be moving into our new home in a couple of weeks, which I'm so excited about, and which means we can get across the border, and yeah, we'll get settled. But early next year, I'll get all that information out to all of you. But I'm absolutely here to do readings, coaching, whatever you need. Okay, so there's that card there. Whew. Here we go, Tatiana. Just love saying your name. It's the most beautiful name. Okay, so you've got the unexpected. So this is beautiful news. Sorry. Beautiful news coming through from that space of, like I'm getting straight away, you sitting in meditation. So allowing that. So have you dropped your meditation practice and just started it up again? Or maybe you just haven't been prioritizing it as much, or you've started to prioritize it a little bit more. Whatever that is, make sure you're sitting in that space, because there's information wanting to come through to you. So I'm also getting that it's loved ones. You've done this before, so I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before, but it's opening up. It's like, are you feeling that, Tatiana? Has it been coming through, more downloads coming through for you? Oh, it's really yummy energy coming. I'm just going to let you answer that. So this is just absolutely to make sure that you create that space. So I'm seeing you sitting down in meditation, and I'm seeing you with a notepad and pen beside you, so that as soon as you come out of your meditation, you can be writing down the downloads. Oh, nice. Hey, Carrie, nice to see you as well. I hope that resonated with you, Tatiana. How gorgeous. All right, Annie. All right. There it is. Extremes. Not yet. I am looking for it. Lots of questions. So, Tatiana, are you sitting in meditation? Great. So just make sure you create that space every day, ideally in the morning first thing, because there's, your mind hasn't jumped into action too much at that point. Much easier to access. Let me put that up. I put it up a little while ago, but there's a beautiful it's the Moses Code meditation. If you YouTube Moses Code meditation, it's absolutely beautiful. The frequency of it is just heart opening. So I'll also find the link and put it in the group so everybody can have it. I did it a couple of weeks ago, but maybe use that as well. Okay, where am I? Annie, extremes. Come back to balance. Find your equilibrium. Thank you so much. Yes, my pleasure. Thank you for the reminder. Feeling a bit deflated today, but it's a nice message to receive, to say. And you know what, Lisa? Sit with the deflated part of yourself. Don't push her away. Speak with her. Ask her what's coming up for her. And that is part of your queenness. It is, you've got to notice all parts of yourself. Catherine, could you have... let's go Catherine up there. Absolutely. Love the Moses Code. Okay, beautiful. Got it. All right. Well, maybe if you love it, Annie, it's a good reminder for you too, because this is this is the extremes. So it's asking for the balance in the middle. Where have you been extreming? So bring that balance back. So that's pretty straightforward, simple, to the point. Annie. Yes, of course. Caroline. Straight away I get studies. Ooh, blossoming. Look at that. So this is also about allowing yourself to feel good about what you're doing. You don't have to have any great accolades to feel good about what you're doing. Just feel good. You are source energy, having a human experience, and by simply being you're allowed to feel good about you, allowed to feel proud about you. This is the time of the year to look back and just to really acknowledge what has been, occurring this year, and all that you have maneuvered through and that you continue to maneuver through. So blossoming. Beautiful card. Really nice acknowledgement. Catherine. Can I have one for Nicole Caring for her now, please, Kim. Is she part of our group? Why don't you send her an invite and we can do it? She can ask for herself. I don't know who Nicole is. If I've got time at the end, I'll come back to that. So if I miss it, ask me again. So that was Caroline. Danielle. Okay, Danielle, how are you doing? Yeah, what a tumultuous time you've been having. Woo, up and down, up and down. But again, great opportunity to review your year, look at what's... Oh, okay. Protection. Look at what's... look back. Look at it and remind yourself, what are the things that you really loved about this year? What challenged you? And what is it that you want to move forward with? Protection, knowing that you're always being guided. What is in your heart, what is your desire is the right course of action for you, and that you've always got that support. Even when things get really stirred up, we can think that we've stepped off the path, but that can be the path. The stirring up allows us to really understand what we do want from what we don't want. The stirring up, I can really relate to that. This is a 3-week course that we're doing at the moment, and it felt like the first week really opened my heart up, and there was some really nice releases and some significant ones. And then this week just felt like it's really just stirring everything up on so many subtle and not so subtle levels that I get the opportunity to look at it all and just let go of things that don't serve me anymore. So and just the biggest point of this is that you are protected, you have support, you have a team, and if you need reminding of that, just ask your team to, guide you, to show you signs, because they're there. Okay, Catherine, I'm going to come back to you in a second. Danielle. I'm going to do it for you, asking on her behalf, because I don't like doing a reading like that's not my place. Anyway, I'll explain that in a second. Let me keep going. Ali, I'm with you. All right, and I've got 2. Okay, so we've got the darkness coming up there, right? The shadow. Just the shadow. That's all I need to say. Patience. Patience. Allowing. I'm just immediately taken to sitting on the beach this morning and just looking at the water, and the picture, was that there was all these dark, kind of tumultuous clouds, and the waves had a bit more power in them today, and I was really reflecting and thinking it's so true. Yet yesterday afternoon when I walked on the beach, it was just gentle waves, and it was calm, and it was, the sun was shining, and it was so beautiful, and there's value in all of it. So it's patience. Allow the shadow just to percolate away, and for that to reveal itself. Don't work so hard at it. Don't work so hard at it. That's what patience is asking of you, is just don't work so hard at it. It's okay, because it is percolating away. I hope that helps you. All right, where are we at? I'll just wait for a yes on that for Ali, or whether she wants a bit more, and then we're going to Carrie, and then I'm going to keep coming back here, ladies, because seems that there's a deeper appreciation today. Let me just get to that. Catherine. Okay, so I'll come back there in a minute, Catherine. So I'm at Ali. I'm at Carrie now, and if I miss any of you, I'll just give space in a moment for that too. Let's work that out. Okay, I understand. Beautiful. Oh, Carrie, I've got 2 for you as well. Okay. Will and pleasure. So what are the parts that you love? Do more of those. What are the parts you love? Do more of those. And that's big picture across all aspects. engage your will to do more of what you love. Nice, concise. Catherine. Okay, so Catherine, let's do this, Catherine. I'm going to do yours, and in yours I'll pull another card for Nicole. How does that go? That feels better coming from you. I don't like to... Okay, Catherine, let's do for you first. What's coming up for Catherine? Okay. Right. Okay. You're welcome, Carrie. It's lovely to see you. Okay. So, assessing, Catherine, from a higher vantage point, raise your vibration, come from your power to look forward as to your vision, what you want to create, what do you want to see. And this is for both of you. You know, this card is really because you're asking for Nicole from your concern, so from your love, from your desire. So what is it that you want for both of you moving forward? Look from that higher strength, not the fear. Look from your higher self. So however you get into that space. And then the other card, oh, so beautiful for Nicole, is faith. You can see the image there. She's rested back. She's relaxed. She's allowing. That's faith. Trust in the process. All right. Where are we going next? I believe we're going to Susanna. All right. Okay, just let me... Danielle Porter is there as well, so to make sure I put that on. I've got that. Can I have a card, please? Caroline, thank you, Kim. I needed that to bring myself back to my comfort zone, so to speak, me to feel good about myself. Absolutely. You're always encouraging everybody else, so be that to yourself as well. Speak kindly to yourself. I have a friend that says, gentle whisper gently to your soul. I love that. I think that's so beautiful. That's Bernie that says that. I just love it. Okay. So we are with Susanna. There we go. Power again. So where is it that you feel most powerful? We want to be mindful of not slipping into victim, and all of us do, me included, and that sounds a bit arrogant to say me included, of course I do. If I'm not choosing from my power, I'm being victim to my circumstances. And, you know, I get tired, I get overwhelmed by certain things. You know, so I'm organising a lot of things for my dad at the moment. It's very easy for me to go into guilt that I'm not there hands-on doing it. But I made that decision a long time ago that I would be doing it remotely, and just to keep backing myself with that decision. So stay in my power, stay in the place that I've made my decision from, and then back myself from that. So, you know, what is that place for you, and what do you need to do to get back into that place? But also it might be honouring what's truly coming up for you right now. Having just passed an eclipse of the full moon, you know, what can come up is all that we're not being. It's the parts that we regret, the parts that we're the shame, that whatever those things are that we all feel, by acknowledging them. So get out your pen and paper, write them down, be really honest with yourself so that you can genuinely move forward in your life the way that you truly desire. I hope that serves you. Be gentle. All right, Joanna, how are we doing for time? Okay. Joanna. many? Oh no, it's 2, so we'll do 2. Joanna, you've got 2 as well. There's a lot of 2s coming today. We've got power again and fruition. So this is really confirming. So whatever your question was about today, things are coming about. There is fruition there. The fruits of your labor stay in your power. Being patient, reminding ourselves that this is a journey. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the process. I think back this of how long we had been planning to make this move, and there were times that came up for me that I was thinking, is this going to ever happen? Well, yeah, it has. And of course it came about in the most magnificent way to have 7-8 weeks in a beautiful location right by the ocean, where we can hear the water lapping at night time, or pounding, depending on what it's like. That's way more than I had even envisaged. There was a lot of hope there. So really allowing the process and staying in your power. Don't go victim to it, because we just get a little impatient. Great message for all of us right now. Okay, and Daniela, let me just read this. I'm giving too much of myself to others. A reminder to give to myself today. And the question is, why are you giving it? It's a self-worth thing. You deserve to be well. What's the word I'm looking for? Honored for your gifts, but you've got to believe in them. You've got to back yourself. Don't give it all away. As women, we're just so trained to give it all away. Hold it for yourself. And that doesn't mean you're not generous. You're still generous, you're kind-hearted, but just don't give at the expense of yourself. So great, you got it. Much love, much love, much love. Okay, Danielle Porter. We're going there for you, and it's jumping out, so let's do that one. Creation. So this is a future self conversation. This is the time to sit down, and it's a great time of year to be reviewing our goals as well. You are most welcome, Joanna. It's about looking at what do you want for next year. And believe me, folks, the energies are saying that it's going to be, here we go. The accelerator is going to be, put down a little bit, like doing a big wheelie and moving forward at the beginning of next year. So you want to be ready for that. Rest while, if you've got the opportunity at the moment to rest, which is exactly what, I'm working, I'm doing all those things, but I'm also having a lot of relaxation and fun time. So rest while you can, and have that conversation with your future self. I can't really put enough of an underline on how empowering it is to have a conversation, to be speaking with your future self all the time. It's the Kim of, next week, the Kim that's living in the house that I want to live in, that's, made that, completed the move. What did you do, Kim? How did you go about that? And listen, because she'll advise me. She will say, you did this, you did that, you did this, and then you go, great, and then you keep doing that. Have that conversation on a daily basis, because she'll keep you on track and reminding you of just how powerful you are. Alrighty, well, I think we've covered off on everybody. Now what I was going to do is quickly go and jump and grab the link for bookings. I'll pop the let me pop both in, actually. I've got the feeling for that today, so let me do that. There's the booking for the mini 20-minute one, and here's the 50-minute one. And if you want coaching, if you're ready to move into next year and really get your coaching going, send me a message and I'll send you through the packages so that you can take a look at them. If you're not on my mailing list, because I'm always putting those links in there, and you'd like to be added, please let me know. But yeah, make sure you have some fun, enjoy the process, and I will see you all again next week. Lots of love. Bye, everyone.